going to be in the garden, I went to Lowe's and picked up a bunch of coneflower, some white Gara, and a couple boxwoods, and majority of them were on discount. If you know me, I love a discount. Majority of my plants in my yard are discounted from Lowe's or somewhere else around this area. So I am very excited to get these garden beds going. I do not have established garden beds, so we are going to be creating the border. I'm going to be putting down cardboard to kind of smother my grass. Ideally, you should be doing this in the spring or the fall to plant in the spring, but obviously it is midsummer and I do not have that type of time, so we're just going to work with it. So this might be a two-part series, so I'm going to do a little bit today and probably a little bit tomorrow. Right now it is about 90 degrees in here in Texas. It is very hot. It's starting to cool down. I think it's about 6 o'clock at night. So I'm going to do as much as I can tonight, hopefully get to the border and then place my plants. But these plants do not look great. They will ultimately do fine eventually when they're planted, but I do need to get them in the ground because they are showing signs of distress. So let's go take a look at the space. Okay, so here is the shed that I'm going to be planting by. So I have these two salvias already. They are getting a little out of control. I'm gonna have to prune them back. If you see these smaller white pots have some white Gara in it, I got them maybe a couple weeks ago, I think, and I just potted them because I knew I was going to incorporate them in my space, but I just wasn't ready yet. So I'm going to be creating borders around the salvia. Let's take a look at my plants that I got. Don't look at these planters. They look so sad. I have not been paying attention to my petunias. Yeah, I do not like my planters this year. Anyway, so let's go over here. These are my flowers that I will be planting. So this boxwood looks very sad. I got him on discount. But all I'm going to do is just trim that dead part off and hope for the best. I did get some vinca just to go around the border. I think it's going to be really pretty, a nice pop of white. The rest are just different colors of coneflower. I have some like peach, orange, some red, and some yellow. Okay, so we have our borders done. I feel like I'm going to adjust them a little bit tomorrow. I need to add a couple more rocks, I think, to that right side, but I kind of want to see where I'm going to put the plants. I also need to trim the salvia, so I'm just going to kind of stop with the border for right now and start on my salvia. Okay, so I have all of the plants laid out. It is not the best lighting because it's about, I think, 7:30 at night. So it's just so hot in Texas, like you have to do things at night. So I have 3 vincas, 1, 2, 3 in the front, just for a little pop of white. And then I have my echinacea coneflower here. Now there's only 4, but I have 2 other ones that I have to transplant. I bought them a few weeks ago, intending to use them for this project. So I planted them so they wouldn't die. So I have to dig those up, but there will be more in this bed. And then I have my Gara I have to unpot. So that's going to be nice wispy white flowers there. And then my boxwood. So I don't know how the boxwood is going to do with the Texas heat. It's going to be interesting. I did try this new skylight boxwood, so we'll see how that tolerates the sun. Now that's going to get, let's see, I think, yeah, 3 to 4 feet wide, 6 to 8 feet high. So I'm probably going to bring that out a bit. I don't really want this like inside of the rocks, if that makes sense, because it's going to get really big. Let's take a look over here. It's basically the same thing on this side. Yeah, basically a mirror image of the other side. Well, it will be with the other plants added. I'm going to start digging some holes. I don't know how far I'm going to get. It's getting pretty late and I go to bed early and I rise early. So we shall see how far we get, and then I will pick it up tomorrow. Okay, I am officially out of breath. It looks like a mess because it is a mess. My ground is very hard. I feel like there's really solid roots in there and I can't dig some of these holes. So I'm gonna have my husband come out in the morning and help me and finish up this side. This side, I like it. I think it looks really good. I always space my plants too close because I love the compact look of it. Some people will probably comment how close they are, but that's okay. Every garden's different and this is what I like. So anyway, I will pick up tomorrow and go from there. It is the next morning. My husband came out already and dug the holes that I just could not dig. So those are finished. We are ready to put some plants in the ground. I am so excited. I'm going to be adding some fertilizer to each hole and watering them, of course. So then what I'm going to do after that is run to the store to get some cardboard or even some paper bags to put around the plants, just to control the grass, hopefully kill the grass and prevent any weeds from popping up. And then I'm going to be spreading the mulch. So that's what we have on the agenda today. Let's get started. So don't mind that big pile of dirt. I need to clean that up. I should have used a wheelbarrow when I was digging these out, but I did not. So they are in the ground. I'm liking how it looks. I think it looks really pretty. I do need to do some cleanup, but yeah, I think that they're going to be very happy here. I really wanted just drought tolerant plants, and that's exactly what I planted. Minus the boxwood. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know if I should extend the rock around that boxwood. I think I might, because I'm going to put mulch on it or around it. So I am going to go to the store this afternoon to pick up some cardboard or paper bags and finish the project. It's later in the day. We went to the grocery store and got 300 paper bags from the grocery store. They sold it as a big bundle, so we just bought the whole thing. So I'm going to start laying those out. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to be out here. It's 95 degrees, but I'm going to try my best to get everything done today. So let's get started. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the new addition to our family. They are yelling for me as I'm gardening, so I'm giving them some attention. They're gonna walk away from me as soon as I get there. Yeah, hello! These are our goats. They're all females. We need to come up with some names, so if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. She is the most friendly. I actually fed her a treat by hand today. We think she's pregnant. Possibility she is as well. Yeah, we might have some babies. Yeah. I know you guys want more treats and food. Look at all this grass you have. Okay, back to gardening. The flower beds are finished. I am so pleased with how they turned out. I did have to run to Lowe's to get a couple more bags of mulch, but They are finally mulched. Everything looks beautiful. I'm just going to finish watering them later tonight, and that should be it. So if you enjoyed this video, I would truly appreciate a like. It really helps out my channel to get to more people. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video on Sunday.